Let's continue. This is part 3, the trip home from Crossness Pumping Station. The stats that I've just provided on the screen are totals for the run and not the stats that's shown on the Komoot Link, which is a cleaned up version. This is me wheezing up the steps of the Woolwich Foot Tunnel with bike in hand, and this is the beginning of part 3. In part 1 we reached the Cutty Sark, and we turned around in part 2 and headed back towards the Sark. But before we get to the Sark, turned off and headed under the Woolwich Foot Tunnel, where we are now. In part 3 we reached the other side of the tunnel, and after a short rest we crack on. We're now in North Woolwich, near London City Airport. We travel north, ending up in East Ham, where we start the long trek back towards home and west. In heading west, we travel through Mile End, Whitechapel and Holborn, and then through to Oxford Circus, and then we're on familiar grounds. We head through to Marylebone, and then pick up the canal to the very familiar route back to North Arla. The video finishes well before then, as we've done this to death on the channel.
Don't know if I can find my way out. I'm stuck in a prison now.
This is Royal Victoria Gardens, originally opened up in 1890. This is a Grade 2 listed green space which sits directly on the banks of the Thames. Before it became a municipal public space, the land was ancient marshland owned by Westminster Abbey for over 800 years. In 1851, the Pleasure Gardens appeared. The proprietor of the adjacent Pavilion Hotel transformed the space into the Royal Pavilion Pleasure Gardens. It featured a maze, an Italian garden, a Chinese dancing platform, a rifle gallery, and elaborate hot air balloon launches. In the 1880s, the private gardens were losing money and faced the threat of being turned into factories. A public funding raising campaign led by the Duke of Westminster raised nearly £20,000 to buy the land and preserve it forever as a public park.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark.
The King George V Bascule Bridge. This is a historic lifting bridge that carries Woolwich Manor Way over the entrance locks linking Royal Albert Dock and King George V Dock. It allows large vessels to pass beneath the docks and the River Thames. The seesaw mechanism, or for the word bascule, originates from the French word for seesaw. The bridge is a single-span twin-leaf design. It has a 90-degree lift. It consists of two cantilevered steel girder levers that taper and meet precisely at mid-span. When a tall marine vessel needs to pass from the Thames into the inner docks, a mechanical drive lifts both levers up towards and through approximately 90 degrees. The bridge's heavy mechanical drives, hydraulic systems and electrical infrastructure are housed inside the prominent brick control building standing at each end of the span. These control brickworks actually predate the current building structure.
Don't know if I can find my way out. I'm stuck in a prison of doubt. In this touch.
This is Plaidstow Underground Station. which was opened up in 1858, originally serving as an overground suburban mainline station. It wasn't until 1902 that the Underground arrived with the District Railway. In 1905, the current street-level booking hall was constructed. It was designed in a highly unique Edwardian style. In 1936, the Metropolitan line, which later became the Hammersmith and City line, extended its services through the station. In 1969, the ownership of the station officially transferred entirely over to London Transport.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars, when the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment.
This is the old site, the London Museum, Liverpool Street. It is now closed and is being replaced with the Smithfield site, which is taking over the derelict Victorian General Market and the 1960 poultry market structures in West Smithfield. The expanded permanent galleries and underground exhibition space built inside are an old railway depot and a massive glass view into the active train tracks passing through Farringdon. The launch timeline is somewhere in late 2026. The adjacent poultry market learning centres and temporary exhibition spaces will follow in 2028.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time.
While this is the end of the video, it's not the end of my trek. I've still got to follow up all the way up the canal to Nthala. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.